Okay, hi all. Let's discuss about how to explain the project of the garbage collection. Okay, as you all went through the abstract of the garbage collection, so I think you know the basic concept about the project, like what is the problem. So basically, when you're first explaining, just go through the introduction and some abstract of the project, then stress more on the problem. What is the current problem? So explain saying that the current problem is that the garbage will be thrown, and there is no proper maintenance, and the main disadvantage with that is that the collection of the garbage is not done at the right time when the garbage is filled. So stress more on the problem of that, what is happening in the current situation and how it can be achieved, and explain few ways that how it can be achieved and how we are going to achieve that one. And as per the abstract, say that we are achieving this by using technology with the Android and cloud. So say that we have developed an Android app where the user can click a picture of a garbage and upload it to the cloud server, where the authority of the municipal authority or the whatever the authority who has the access to that cloud application, garbage application, will be able to see the request the user has sent via app, and will be able to will be via the app, and will be able to send the SMS to the authority who is responsible for cleaning that garbage, or editing the information in case of assigning it to some other authority. So this the backend authority, they will be able to do it. So coming back to the this, say that this is the way that it has been implemented, and the existing system and the disadvantages of the existing system. When it comes to the implementation part, after explaining this part, you can say the modules. Actually, we have not any mentioned in the PPT about any the specific module wise, okay, but you can do it in a module way also. Since you're a team of 4, you can say that there is a login module, and let me just go through this one. Login module, user module, and staff, and driver or authority. It can be changed, okay. You just mention driver or authority because I've kept authority in the screen. So you can consider it as 4 modules: a login module, user. User is nothing but a person who has the app and will be will install the app, take a picture and send it to the server. Staff is a person who will be having access to the portal. We can call that as a portal. This is a garbage collection portal where the user will be able to log in, and will be able to click on this menu, will be able to see the garbage details. So can click on refresh if it does not populate. Yeah. So and the staff does the job, send notification, validate and send. Driver will be receiving the SMS, collect the garbage, and he'll be doing that job. So you can also explain the basic way, and the flowchart explains about the, just go through the flowchart, which says that the user will capture the image, he will click on submit it. In the back end, it reaches to the server, and the server does some processing of the image. And if they ask anything more on the how the image processing is done, just explain that the server connects to the Google API, and it gets the Google API returns the details about how that what is the level of the garbage level. And you can also say that the staff will also be able to edit the percentage, okay. In some cases, if the garbage level is not 10%, assume that it's 10%, but it needs to be cleared immediately. So assume that we have gotten like a 10%, but it needs to be cleared, so we can also edit with the garbage level as 85% and send the notification. So just explain a little bit more on that, but stress more on the SMS part, since which will be delivered and we can give as a demo, okay. So and when the customer when the user submits the app, so when user submits the image, it will be reach to the server. Explain how the server is working. Okay, so explain that there is a public server where the application has been deployed. If they ask what is a public server, explain the server which will be able to access via internet. And if they ask for the endpoint, say that this is the endpoint gps-ds1app.orangecloud.com. This is just some name that I randomly gave. So and the application name is garbage call, and explain how it, if they ask how it is deployed in the cloud server, explain that using the, but it will be tough to explain how to deploy, because since you guys have not done, you can say that it has been deployed with the you have the public server access, you have uploaded the application over there. Just say that you have access to the public server and you have deployed the application over there. If they ask how, explain that you have copied the var file into the Tomcat deployment directory and started the server in the cloud. Okay, and it will be explaining more on database. I'll send the database details also now. So our backend database is a MySQL one. So we have 3 to 4 tables where the garbage will be stored, SMS will be stored, and the authority details will be stored. And yeah, this is the more on the application. If they ask how the Android application is developed, explain that using the Android Studio created the screens and the using the HTTP connection, and when the submit button is clicked, the navigation, the data will be, the image data will be sent to the server, and the processing happens there, and the details will be viewed by the staff. And when they want to send a notification, they select that one and send a notification. This explains basic on that one, so that should be fine.